It's Saturday, November 29th, and as always, I hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys my three best bets every single day. We do not have results from yesterday. I'm recording this video a little bit too early, trying to get it up to you guys the day before that. An absolute 2-0 sweep. Before we get into anything, what I do is I give you guys picks with some insane value on PrizePicks and Underdog. I show you where the lines are higher on PrizePicks, where they're higher on Underdog. I also have a VIP I'll talk about later. But before anything, firstly, guys, go down there, hit a like on this video. If we get 30 likes, super easy. I will pin an extra bet in the top of the comment section. And those pin bets have been hitting at an 80% rate. And while you're down there, go and subscribe. You can check our account. We hop on here every single day and give you guys our three best bets in the NBA. My brother hops on the NFL. We're super profitable on these picks. I find the value. I am super loving making these videos, and I love the community that we're building. Go down there and join by subscribing. 2 days ago, an easy 2-0 day. Again, like I said, I'm recording this right now too early. The Lakers-Dallas game where I have two picks is like in the first quarter. So we'll see what happens with those picks. But hopping right into it, before my first pick, guys, the craziest deposit match, I'll make this quick, but is on Sleeper. They will give you $20, no deposit needed. No other sportsbook, no other daily fantasy app is doing this. You have to use code BROS, BROS. Either join the top link in the description or just download it from the App Store. Available in all these states and all these provinces. And if you use our code BROS, you'll also get a free pick right at the start. So you can like double that $20 into $40. It's a realistic side hustle you can build to like a low couple $100, maybe even $1,000 hitting a long shot. Then you take that out and it's free money and there's no risk because you're not putting any of your own money in. Sleeper is literally holding out a $20 bill. Take that. First link in our description on Sleeper with code BROS. Pick number one. I'm going to show you what I mean by finding value. Go over to PrizePicks. As you can see, all these games are still going on. And go over to Anthony Edwards and you can see 28.5 points, 39.5 PRAs. Go over to Underdog. What do you see? 28.5 points, 38.5 PRAs. My first pick is going to be Ant-Man over 38.5 PRAs. So looking at his last 5 games, crushed this in his last 3, 31, 43, 41. Then had 2 really down games, 18 and 13. If we go over here, I'll just go to Anthony Edwards game log and we'll see what happened in these matchups recently. 40 minutes, some very close games he was playing. I do expect against the Celtics this game to be close. He's just absolutely popping off. The games he went under, he right here only 29 minutes. It was a blowout. They blew out Dallas. I don't expect him to go and blow out the Celtics. And then here we see 36 minutes against Washington. He just shot 30% from the field. Even if we look at games before that, he had 14 here. So that's 40 PRAs and then 38 PRAs. So has hit in 4 of his last 6 or 4 of his last 7, if you want to look at that. What I want to look at is him against the Boston Celtics. This is Jaylen Brown. Anthony Edwards against the Celtics recently is coming off a tough game. 36 minutes, that's 25 PRAs, only 5 for 16 from the field. But games before that, right here, gets 44 PRAs, crushes that line. Right here lands right on 38, so just under. Here crushes, here crushes, here crushes. So guys, what I'm saying is he's landing right on 38, he's landing right on 39. That's important because if he lands right on 39 and you're on Underdog, you win this pick. Say you go over to PrizePicks and you take, I don't know why I'm looking at points there. I meant to look at PRAs. He still had in 3 of his last 5. But say you take it and he lands right on 39, you're only winning that bet on Underdog. It really is important to get on multiple of these apps because you can find that line value. You can find where these picks are profitable. And also not only that, you can find like a hint of where the money is. Like if you go see PrizePicks raise the line up to 39.5 and Underdog hasn't raised it up yet, that's saying a lot of people are on this. It's probably a profitable pick. It's probably going to hit at over a 50% rate. Love Ant. He's hit in 4 of his last 6 and he's hit recently against the Celtics. If we go over to NBA defense against position and go to shooting guards, you can see they're actually pretty good against shooting guards points wise. They're like bottom 10, but then go to rebounds wise, they're top 4. Like they're a bad matchup for points, which is the most important for a PRA. But with Ant, it almost doesn't really, it's less of a matter. What matters with Ant is how high scoring the game is. And this Timberwolves Celtics game is projected to be very high scoring. They also give up a good amount of rebounds, Celtics here. And in assists, same thing. They give up a good amount of assists, at least bottom half of the league. That's officially my first pick, better on Underdog Fantasy. Before pick number 2, guys, get on PrizePicks, get on Underdog. With our code BROS, we have deposit matches with them as well. We get these codes to make sure you guys can make that free money when you first sign up. PrizePicks will add $50 into your account once you deposit anything and play your first $5 entry. So get on PrizePicks, say you put in $20, use code BROS, play your first 5. Now you have $70 into your account. Underdog will do the exact same thing, but instead of giving you 50, they'll give you 100. So you get on PrizePicks, put on $20, play your first 5. Now you have $120 into your account. The second thing is these free picks they run. Literally, if you're on any sports book, if you're on any daily fantasy app, you know what free picks are. They're just guaranteed winners to help you build up your bankroll. Now imagine you're on PrizePicks, you're on Underdog, you're on Sleeper, and all three of these apps run a free pick on the same day. You're literally making triple as much free money. I say this every video. It's a direct correlation. The more apps you're on, the more profitable you are going to be betting because the deposit matches, because the free picks, and because finding those lines. PrizePicks, Underdog, Sleeper, we all have our code BRO, so you can make that free money. It's really smart to get on as many apps as possible, and they have some great deposit matches. Pick number 2. We're going to go over here and go to Jaylen Brown and look what his rebounding line is. For this one, it's going to be the same on both the apps. 5.5 rebounds. Go over to Underdog Fantasy, 5.5. But guys, this is so early. My prediction, if you're seeing this video tomorrow, my prediction is that on Underdog, they're going to lower this down to like a 0.85 or like a 0.9 or something like that. They're going to butcher down the odds. And PrizePicks, they're not going to butcher down the odds. That happens all the time. This exactly happened 2 days ago on this Jaylen Brown over 5.5 rebounds on PrizePicks. It was like this. You could take it as just a baseline, but on Underdog, they lowered it down to like a 0.86. I see them doing that very soon because this is a very high projected game. Going over Jaylen Brown, he needs 6+ rebounds. What has he done in his last 5 games? Over, under, over, under, over. The reason I like this, firstly, if you go over to the Celtics injury report, you can see Brown is questionable. So if he doesn't play, completely fine with him not playing. You're not going to lose any money. You're going to make your money back. Neemias Queta might not play. That's the big thing. That's the reason I took Jaylen Brown over last time, and he absolutely crushed. This is the game right here. I took his over, and he got 10 rebounds. He absolutely crushed that 5.5. That's because Queta didn't play. Even if Queta does play, I'll show you it's still a profitable bet, but there's a chance Queta doesn't play, making it more valuable. And then Derek White, another guy that gets some rebounds, if he goes out, could be more rebound opportunities for Jaylen Brown. It's just a season for Jaylen Brown in general where he does get a lot of points, rebounds, and assists with Tatum out. Recently, 2, obviously under that. 11, 7, 10, 7, 10, 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games straight. Before last game, he had hit this over in rebounds. And a lot of these games probably are with Jason Tatum. If you know about Jason Tatum, he goes and his rebounding line is like 7.5, 8.5. He's a super big rebounder. He's obviously out for the season. That makes Jaylen Brown's rebounding line make more sense. Go over to Jaylen Brown, just game log in general, and you will see he averages 5.8 rebounds per game. So again, over that line of 5.5, hit this in a ton of games against Minnesota. He might have a chance of Queta being out. You might have a chance of Derek White being out. Right now, you can take it on both PrizePicks and Underdog, but I honestly bet this pick will be better on PrizePicks because I bet Underdog will butcher the payout. Before pick number 3, guys, we also have a VIP. We go on insane runs on the VIP. On the VIP, I give out 1 free bet, and then I send out my 4 favorite picks every single day to my premium VIP subscribers. But like I said, you can get one of those picks for completely free. This will be second link in the description. You'll see it on an app or on a link called Winible. It'll bring you to this page right here. No brainer. Every single person watching this, go and claim at least the free plan. Get one of those 4 bets every single day. These are always our favorite picks. Always super profitable, hitting at around a 70% rate. But really, 7-day pass and the month pass, I sell for super cheap because I want as many people on here as possible. I want just a big community of boys all cashing out together. All these people are absolutely loving the premium. Get 4 extra bets every single day. If there's no NBA games randomly, I'll send out some NFL picks, or like when the WNBA comes around, I'll send those out. A ton of profitable picks, making you guys so much money. This will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. Whatever you end up copping, it's a big group of guys. Really would love you on our VIP. Pick number 3, the reason why this is going to be better on Underdog is just because right now PrizePicks doesn't even have the lines out. The only lines out are for Boston, Minnesota, so we have 2 games in that, but Underdog has lines for Pelicans, Warriors. And I like Jonathan Kuminga over 14.5 points. You can see recent games he's been injured. He has not been playing. If we go over to Jonathan Kuminga game log here, we'll see what he's been doing this season. 13.8 points per game. So right under that, just have a game where he scored 0 and got injured. So that really doesn't count. He was playing around 20 to 24 minutes. Was kind of cold to recently, but to start the year, he was really hot to this line, having multiple 20+ games. The reason I really do like it is because first, it's a matchup where he can go out there and dominate. And second, Steph Curry is not playing this game. When Steph Curry doesn't play, Jonathan Kuminga does seem to be a little bit better. Kuminga last 5 games without Steph, 5 and 6, so obviously terrible, but look at the shooting, guys. 1 for 9, 3 for 10. If you go out there and shoot 30%, it doesn't matter who's on your team, you're not hitting that over. Kuminga on average is shooting around 40-50% from the field. The 3 games before that, 24, 26, 23. His minutes are going to go up. His shots are going to be pretty high without Steph. He has to be a major contributor on offense. Looking at the team, you have Jimmy, a scorer, but Green, not a scorer. Pokachevsky playing decent, but without Steph, Moses Moody here. I really think it's a good chance for Kuminga to go out here and dominate, because also if you go and look at Jonathan Kuminga versus the... I can't type right now, versus Pelicans, we can see recently he's actually destroyed them. 16 over, 17, 7 under, over, under, over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Over his last 10 games has been over in 7 of 10 games. In 2 of those games, he got super duper close. And now you don't have Steph Curry. Expect the field goal attempts to be higher. Coming off an injury, I think he does go and have a good game. I would not be surprised if PrizePicks maybe had this right at 15 points. Love his over points. Love Jaylen Brown over rebounds. I bet when you're watching this, it'll be better on PrizePicks. Love Anthony Edwards getting that PRA discount on Underdog Fantasy. Officially my 3 best bets every single day. Remember, guys, I make videos like this every single day. Go down there and subscribe. You got the VIP, you got Underdog, you got PrizePicks. But the best thing, if you're going to take one thing away from this video and do one thing, download Sleeper. First link in our description. Don't put any of your own money. Take the $20 they're giving you for free. Build it into a side hustle, maybe a couple $100s. It's free money. Thank you much for watching. I'm feeling a 3-0 day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.